is Jonathan Montoute. Alright, I'm making a series of videos about what the military has been doing to service members. I am a victim of sexual assault, numerous sexual assaults, military sexual trauma. I'm 100% PNT, disabled veteran, with CPTSD, and I have flashbacks, somatic flashbacks. And it's CPTSD with depression is my full diagnosis. The military is not going to stop. I'm going to tell my entire story in complete detail. There's one tiny piece I have to leave out for community guidelines. That little piece I cannot say it on here, but the rest of it I can. I started off in the Army to escape my parents. That was the goal. My goal was to join the Army to buy a car and escape my parents. 2 years into my service, I'm in Mosul, Iraq, right after the Saudi Arabia deployment. I requested a battalion transfer due to harassment by my E6. They didn't do a battalion transfer, they did a company transfer. And then they went and told the new company all the crap that they were doing and made them harass me even worse than the last company. So they did the transfer to cover their ass, but they continued to harass me by spreading lies. Everything they said about me was a fucking lie, like straight up. And then I got sexually assaulted, and I didn't see this coming. The male that sexually assaulted me slid his chair over, and I was a virgin, by the way, complete virgin. On purpose. I wasn't desiring anybody. Plus, I'm in the middle of Iraq, so I'm definitely not thinking about anything besides the deployment. I'm thinking about work and how I'm going to survive the next 2 years in the Army, because I had 2 years left on my contract. Slid his chair over my chair and put his hand inside of my PT shorts and made contact with my genitals, and then had the audacity to ask me what did I need. I quickly removed his hand, got up, went to tell my sergeant what he did, and they did nothing. CID didn't even get the paperwork on what happened to me. I got kicked out with a fully honorable discharge. Personality disorder. I'm going to say how I left Iraq early, but I'm not going to say how. I forced the United States Army to medevac me. I was that pissed the fuck off. I literally forced them to put me on a plane. You could connect the dots. You can probably figure out what I did. What the only way that you're going to get medevaced with 2 years left on the contract would be in the middle of a deployment. I initiated that to escape, and I forced them to medevac me on a plane to Germany, and then I went to the United States. I got administrative separation with a fully honorable discharge. I got all my benefits coming out of the Army. The only thing that happened to me was my GI Bill went from $50,000 to $25,000. It didn't even really matter to me, but even though I do have a college degree off of that, I never wanted to go to college. College was not my plan. My mother forced me to go to college. So, GI Bill or not, it wouldn't have mattered to me because I never wanted the degree. And so years went by. 2017, I filed for my disability. 2019, I get the approved for 50%. Notice of disagreement, went through the appeals process. 2022, I got increased to 100% PNT and SSDI combined. So I got my SSDI before I got my 100% increase. Total monthly income, $5,500 a month, tax-free for life. The judge approved it. The judge ordered them under court order to pay me everything. They can't even, the Veterans can't do shit to me no more, because they're under court order to pay. If they were to go against that judge that gave that court order, they will be held in contempt They cannot even go against that judge's order at all. Yeah, their asses are cooked at this point. So not only they put their hands on me, I almost didn't make it. Um, Medically, stuff could have went really bad for me. Um, so literally, I was in despair. I didn't really have much of a choice but to try to escape to protect myself, because who wants to stay in a job in an environment where they're sexually assaulting you? Then this is the worst part. I get out of the army. I get hired at a security company. This is back before the increase and all that stuff. I get out of the army. Within 2 years of getting out of the army, I got out of the army in 2003. 2005, I get a job at a security company. I got sexually assaulted 3 more times by my boss. This is why the PTSD is so bad. Dallas, Texas police ignored me. Lawyers ignored me. I didn't get my full life back until exactly 20 years later. Like, it's 2025. It's been a full 20 years, and I am now finally putting the pieces of my life together. Even though I got paid in 2022, I'm finally got the money together on my VA disability check to finally figure out what I want to do with the rest of my life. And I'm finally purchasing the things that I want. It took a full 20 years to get to that point. I had to get married first and take care of my wife and fix her car and all this stuff. So I spent all that money on her, and now I'm spending money on myself. Okay, even though I've had my disability check like 3 years, I've had my full disability paid for 3 years now, and 8 years on paper, 3 years in real life. I took care of my wife first, and now I'm taking care of myself. So now I'm getting around to getting the things that I want in life. A full 20 years after all the incidents come finished. They destroyed my life. I have CPTSD with depression and somatic flashbacks. What that means is I feel the trauma in my sleep. My body is in fight or flight mode 24/7. It explains the anger issues and the constant needing to defend myself. Like, the need to defend myself is a 24/7 thing. Hence the 4 different martial arts styles, the 2 black belts and 2 styles. Currently working on my 3rd black belt. The need to defend myself. That's where this has got me. Now I'm so good at martial arts. These people don't stand a chance against me. Like, I am not playing around anymore. Like, literally, I will defend myself. And these people are going to get that message loud and clear. I am not putting up with this crap anymore. That's what they have been doing to me. I have been bullied for a long time, harassed, sexually assaulted, tormented, but my training is not even close to being complete. So that's why I'm practicing every day. That's my motivator, is the torture that they put me through. My mind will never be normal. I will never function normally ever again. So, there we have it. Military sexual trauma. This is what military sexual trauma will do to you. I'm out of here.